Hello everybody, Glitch here. I'm back for some more Shadows of Thaumaturgy, and as you may know, the LAs have arrived. So I'm still making progress towards my entity-powered super mana system. So let's see what all I can do here. I've kind of left off with things. Yeah, do I have a lot of rats built up? Let me see here. Yeah, I have 8. That'll be enough for some things I was going to do with them, but while I'm at it, need to identify some rat upgrades I'm going to need to make here. I'm going to need to tame some more and then go for it. Okay, I need, well, I don't need them to do a whole stacks of items, but, we'll need, well, that one eventually. That's just not the only thing I'll be doing there. I have another way of dealing with that. That's interesting. Not the one I'm after. Need a block placer. Planter, sort of. But not exactly. Fisherman, eventually, yes. Need... well, interesting. Those aren't the ones I'm looking for. Need... block placer. That's the one I'm gonna need. Place any held blocks when set to the harvest command. Place blocks at its home location. Okay, so I'll need to make sure to set a home location for one. Mossy cobblestone, pink dye, and a basic upgrade. Okay, I can definitely do that. Do I have a mossy cobble already in here? No, I do not, but that's fine, because I can vine. I'm sorry to say this, wandering traders, but you may have a slight issue with the creatures outside while I'm busy out here, so just saying that's gonna be a bit of a thing for you. Interesting choices here, I gotta admit. Now, do I have a stockpile of cheese anywhere? Is a good question. Oh yeah, I have plenty of cheese. Because I also need to, of course, tame the rats too, in addition to this. Don't know how much I can stack these. do need a block placer. I am wondering what's up with the cobblestone, but okay. Now, do I also need another one for transferring items out? Oh, I definitely need that one for a serious item-based rat later. Okay. Not sure if that one actually works, but who knows. That, definitely like the angel one. Yeah, I've been using that whenever I have a good rat there. That one could come in handy for a melee combat rat. Strider mount. Okay. There's a lot of them here. I know I've been looking at the beast mount before for one. There's different ways of combining upgrades. I do need to make sure I can have my Fratlantian archaeologist going at some point soon. I've got the hat. I just need to get the rat ready and maybe some angel upgrade loaded up there. One mount, biplane mount, basic Fratlantian. They would just need it for something. Feral bite. There's a big poison there. Buccaneer. I have to be careful with that one. Racinator. Psychic. Serial. Non-believer, which is like one of the ultimates. A block of them. I don't think there's a specific one for item transfer. I think you just tell them to do so. But using whitelist and blacklist may help. Now, if I have to get the rat to have a fallen item, that's okay. Because I already have a plan for that. Did finally get my gate open. Oh, there's a Quetzal. Okay, there is a Quetzal. But yeah, it took a lot of figuring out. For some odd reason, the mana isn't going between my main pool and the others, so I had to fill them individually. It used to be that whenever you had a spark inside a block, it would still transfer correctly. So I think that may have went out at some point in between. And yes, feeding the flower is fine. But so yeah, so I have my elven knowledge. I tossed my book in, got it back, got my elven knowledge there. But I still need to get an absolute ton of mana. And I have a plan for that. And it'll allow me to very rapidly charge some serious stuff. But I also need my rat ready for that. And that's going to be fine, because I have a boatload of cheese. Rats are easy for me to get. In addition to like the fact that I've got several rat souls waiting there that I can experiment with. I do have... I mean, my whole area over that way is loaded with that ability to gain more rats. Like, it's like an island of ratdom. And what is it even... Okay. Oh, this definitely needs to be taken out. You just get, Did you help me did that random enemy help me find my lost turtle boat? I okay. That just happened. That kind of changes things a little bit, because now I need to toss these things in here and honor the fallen enemy that managed to get me my boat back after all this time. I mean, seriously? You got my 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 boat back after I don't know how long? I mean, I don't remember where I left it, but thank you for bringing it back somehow. Hmm. I really have no clue how that one happened. Okay. That was that was new, and there's just a large plant-based dinosaur just hanging out there. Don't mind the plant-based dinosaur. It's not too big of a deal. Well, maybe I can just go with the tried and true method of, there you go. Have some cheese. I'm gonna need you in a moment. Well, maybe not an immediate moment, but somewhere, because I have a plan. It's an interesting plan to harvest huge amounts of mana. And I may need to make a Spark network with a boatload of augmentations and stuff to get things properly working, because I'm going to be making an absolute boatload of mana. Like, if this works, it is going to be just crazy good. And happens to be an eclipse here while I'm trying to tame this rat. So that happened. Aha. You're ready. Okay. That makes me happy. I now have a rat that's going to be useful later in this whole process. But I need to kind of ignore a few things and go back to my thing. Although you cannot sleep through a solar eclipse. That's kind of something very specific. Because it's not technically night. Luckily this area is well lit. And I need to do some flower work. Because I need to make a Geckamerus. And I put my book back on the ship. Okay, of course I did. Go that way. I will be needing this bucket here, so I'll leave that there. And I need my now improved book. Okay, in terms of generating flora, I wanted my Geckamerus. Now the thing about this is this takes a Rune of Gluttony, which is kind of a little bit of a thing. But afterwards, it's not really that bad to make. A pixie dust is basically a mana pearl tossed into the gate. And so as long as I have enough mana to satisfy it, it should be fine. Now, the Rune of Gluttony requires Rune of Fire, Rune of Winter, and a couple of mana diamonds. I'm going to see if I got those runes, or if I'm going to have to do stuff. I have Rune of Earth, Air, and Water. I need another Rune of Fire, and I need to create a Rune of Winter. So Earth and Water. And, you know, I'm going to be using that to make cake soon, so, okay. So Earth, Water. Because I need the power of Winter. Well, you will go that way. I'm gonna need some empty space, a little bit anyhow. Okay, so I'm going to need Rune of Water, Rune of Earth, and I need 2 snow, any wool, and a cake. 2 snow, any wool, and a cake. Well, snow blocks, to be specific. Let's put in the slightly fluffier wool. And a cake. Which is very appropriate, because I'm trying to get to the Kikamuris, which eats cake. So, that's nice that works out well that way. I'll just need to power that thing that way and make sure that I have some... Do I have any living stone? I think I may have used it all up, like, perfectly, and... Bill, you're not really that powerful whenever you just die to water. Okay, I think a vampire just slew themselves. So that happened. I'm not too surprised. Sometimes just don't seem to know where they're going. Okay, maybe I got it in my missing work. Marble cheese, lots of actual marble. Nope, no living stone. I am out. That's perfectly fine. I'm good with that. I know what I gotta do. I have my daisy. I'm gonna need a lot of this anyhow, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, because I'm gonna need a bit more for... Yeah, I'm gonna need some for pools anyhow, so might as well grab like a couple worth here. Maybe more? Maybe, because I'm gonna use one of these to make the runes. No, wait, I'm gonna need even more than that. So, yeah, even more stone will be nice. Give me some stone. Give me a couple rounds worth of stone, because I'm going to need it all very soon anyhow. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need this to be prepped, because I'm gonna have to charge my thing. How did my gate go out? No, it was a visual bug. Fair enough. That was just a visual bug. Hello, Rune. I need a McKick. I need a McKick-a-Maris so I can get this rat upgraded to be able to do this thing for me. I could see how well it works. Once I make my initial Kikamaris, I should be able to EMC it afterwards, like the other flowers. So I should be able to make more than one if I need to later. But we'll see. You go back to filling that way, thank you. Okay, I have myself the Rune of Winter, and I need myself a Rune of Fire. They'll be fine. Whatever is making that sound, it will be fine. Maybe whatever it is went deep. Oh, it's a crake. It's not that deep. It'll probably drown itself in a moment. Never mind the crake. You just give up its meat to me in a moment anyhow. Because it will be a snack at some point. A good snack. Maybe even a meal. Depends. Just how much crake meat I decide to enjoy at the time. Because it is good meat, and if eaten in the correct way, you can prevent yourself from being grappled. Just make it into a full meal deal, and you'll be fine. Okay, now my Rune of Fire. Okay, the powder, netherwort, gunpowder, man of steel, and a brick of the nether. Okay. It was an interesting way of saying it, anyhow. Brick of the nether. Perfectly fair, it is true. But it is just kind of a weird way for me to phrase that. Did you, get stuck? Yeah, the Rune of Earth seemingly got stuck. Okay, that's interesting side effect on that one. He just got wedged on there. Apparently, if you can't get everything back off, it will, in fact, just stay there. Okay, I hadn't had that happen before. I don't think I've, my inventory completely loaded whenever that happens, so fair enough. Are you amphibious? I don't think I've ever noted them as being amphibious before. Okay, so they're amphibious. It's not drowning. Okay. Score 1 for the crake, I suppose? Meanwhile, feed the flower. Okay. Give myself some gunpowder. Well, 2 things of gunpowder, really, because I'll need the manpowder anyhow. Bit of iron for the man of steel. Most runes do take mana steel, so you know, it's one of those things. So it's over here, please. Whenever it's powered up right next to one, it goes pretty quick. Yeah, I mean my hungry flowers. Always need a nibble. Okay, a twofer. Here we go. Now, what was it for the power of gluttony? It's fire, winter. Yeah, fire, winter, and 2 mana diamonds. Okay. question is, will I be able to... Probably. Meanwhile, I'll prepare some more of my apparatus here. Oh, I also needed some more living wood, now that I'm thinking about it. Do I have additional... I just have, like, one living wood here. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna need more so I can get, some stuff done here. Okay. Might as well get myself the full load. There we go. Some living wood is now coming. So I'm going to need that in a moment. Oh wow, that powered up very quickly. And you're maybe wondering, why do I need living wood? And the answer is simple. I'm going to be needing it to create something that's kind of a little better than your average dropper and a bit more automatic. There's a special crate you can make in Britannia, and it works out really well. Okay. Ah, keep my Rune of Winter. Whenever you're making runes, you get to keep the lesser runes that you use. Whenever you're using them to produce a new flower, or however they are burnt out. Or if you're using them to produce something else. Okay, now... it should be pixie dust and 2 white, 2 orange, and 2 brown. Did I see something on the... No, I thought I saw something up on the tree. It was not. There was nothing up in that tree. That was just... Not a trick of imagination there. I thought something was in that tree. What? I don't even know. But yeah, there's a lot of things that like winding up in trees around here. So you'd be surprised what it could have been there. But I don't think there was actually a mob in the tree. Of course, it would be a little more apparent if this was more of a full-on forest, but you know. I may have just been seeing the top of one of my chorus plants. Anyhow, I need, let me see here, white. Orange. And I'll also need some brown in a moment. Yes, there will be a lot of new recipes involved with that. So yeah, you know what's coming. I need the other ingredients. Is going to be the brown one. Yes. I'm going to need an ender pearl because of the need for pixie dust. Apparently the elves just don't get to see very many endermen around there. So, yeah. I mean, can you blame them? I mean, not all dimensions are going to have endermen popping up at them all the time, right? Although, to be perfectly fair, in Minecraftian canon, they are in fact planeswalkers, so they should be able to. I have a bird incoming. Goodbye, bird. I didn't know you. So therefore, that's why I slashed. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I need my special flower here. Okay, just need my seeds, and there we go. After school stride is... I don't know if that's a reference to anything or not, but guess you're just having your snacks when you're having your cake, so not entirely sure why it said that, other than possibly that. We'll see. Oh, now that one really isn't a tree. He just decided to get out of there. It's like, ouch, I'm in pain, goodbye. I can't deal with this. It's like, okay. Fair enough. You're not supposed to be there anyhow. Uh, oh, that bird. Anyhow, these crates are pretty easy to make, actually. Wait a moment. Do I have a recipe conflict? Ahem. Well, luckily I do have buttons for that, but still. Do I have to make it out of the kind of the planks? I might have to make it out of what's kind of the planks. It's been so long since I used this thing. Open crate. There we go. And it is configured a lot like the pants, so I will have to use one of those buttons anyhow. Okay, because the open crate is what kind of lets you just kind of drop things through it, so if they're hoppered through, then it'll just kind of drop things out in the world. May have overdid it there. Wait, will it, I thought the buttons was meant to... Oh boy, I may have a slight issue there. Because I need the other recipe. Oh boy, I have, need to get... Well, I could still have it placed out possibly from a chest, so maybe it just that way, if the rat will just take it out of the chest and place it there. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I might be able to bypass this. This is not a complete fix. This is a, I may need to get the no recipe conflict thing. Okay, so I have myself my Kikamaras. What I need is a hopper. Okay, so I have the hopper spot, but I forgot to have like the actual hopper in here. Okay, that's I seem to be forgetting a few scans along the way, so yes, that's definitely on me. So I need to make myself a legitimate hopper. Okay. Because I'm gonna need one. Okay, another thing I need to do is I need to prepare to make an energy condenser. It's one of those things that I use them for very particular reasons. Energy collector, 3, collector. Ah, there's the condenser. Yeah, they're not that expensive. 4 diamonds, 4 obsidian, and an alchemical chest. So I've got a pretty good reserve right now. Well, at least a partial reserve that's okay. But the question is, can I get them to take the items out of anything like that, or... Because I need the energy condenser, because I'm going to need it to make cakes. I may have inverted that. I did invert that. In my personal experience, I almost never need a condenser past the Mark 1 version. For whatever reason, I just don't seem to need it past that point. Okay, now, getting a dropper there might... Well, actually, this whole thing might be unnecessary if the rat can take from it without needing a secondary issue, so, we'll see, we'll see. Of course, I can also use, like, the whole blacklist, whitelist thing. Because how the Kickamurus works is interesting. It literally eats cake. It literally eats cake. Like, this thing is a one hungry flower. And it only wants one thing. It wants cake. And lots of cake. So, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to set this up probably with the flower about there. And to do a quick demonstration, well, maybe not yet on that. Because I need to see if I can get a rat ready for block placement power. I need you there. I'm getting shot. That rat was a goner instantly. I needed that rat for reasons, and you blew him away. I mean, thanks for the EMC recharge, but I needed that rat. It was an important rat. I was going to demonstrate something very cool with the rat. And then you totally interfered with the whole rat thing. So, yeah, there was that. Okay, so, yeah, I did need a little EMC after I kind of, chewed some out, but still. Santa Rat, you're the only one that keeps surviving because you have an angel upgrade already. Yeah, I need to angelify this next rat, because it was just destroyed instantly by an ear raid. It was just off the side. It just gunned down that rat. Well, at least I can demonstrate the cake, and if there's another kind of block placement power I can use, that might be interesting. Is there a block placer of another kind? I mean, I was going to do it entity-wise, but I could at least demonstrate how this works this way. There is, in fact, one from Cyclic. Okay, that's very, very useful. Couple of iron, couple of andesite, a dropper, and cobblestone slabs. Okay, okay. I can do it that way and just automate it that way for now, I suppose. Okay, I mean, if I have to do it that way, I'll be fine. Polished andesite? I just need regular andesite. Do I have a dropper? No, I do not. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to pop out of there first. Yep, wrong thing. Yep. Some cobble and some redstone.
March of the Gorgomites! Watch them crawl!
To be perfectly fair, they're going to be on water, so they're not going to have an easy time getting here for a while. So that'll help. Couple iron, a block of redstone. Yeah, do I have redstone block? Maybe I don't, actually. I really thought I'd condensed that by now. I guess I haven't needed to, so fair enough. Okay, apparently I had in fact not, so... Okay. Do I really need this, oh, sorry. I don't think I need this speed totem. I think this is one of those that I've maxed out, so... That gives me a slot. I need a bit of cobbling here. Thank you. I don't know if this is going to take energy or something. If it does, I'll see if I need to do anything to produce more of that. But we'll see. Okay, I think it's now placed that way. Okay, it doesn't need that. Okay, where are you? Wasn't even a Gorgomite from the event. It was a lurker that just decided to show up. Okay. So that happened. Okay. Oh, I forgot to head there. Kind of important whenever you're getting parts. Get a lurker skull. Or a lurker head. Is it lurker head or lurker skull? I mean, it's old name, sorry. Lacedon. Lacedon. Oh wait, am I thinking the wrong? I'm thinking of the wrong mob. It was Lacedon. Hit him. Okay, what I was going to do is, oh yeah, I do in fact need my hopper here. At least now I've got one. Okay, so here's how I'm going to sequence this to attempt the auto placer. Since my brat plan is slightly out of tune, because let's face it, if I can do this without adding in the other mod yet, but it's gonna be a little while, so you got me on that one. Okay. I need you to make a cake. Because if we do that, this will happen. Yeah, you're a hungry flower. And it's keeping that one loaded with that much. Just how much mana this makes if you can just fill a spreader instantly. Of course, I do have access. Yep, I was gonna say I have access to Elven spreaders soon, and I should probably replace my current spreaders with them soon, because it's just a much better thing to do. And see, this is how I know that the scoots are from that turtley creature rather than actual turtles, because I know I saw one over there a moment ago. And you're not the jellyfish that becomes a slime ball? Seriously? I really thought you would be. But you're not that kind of jellyfish. Okay. Understood. Just not that kind of jellyfish. Oh well. Now, where was I? I was also going to create an energy collector. The Mark 1 alone will more than handle this. I mean, seriously, it's a cake I need to make. It's not going to be something really that enormous. So, him. See, it doesn't have that high of a value. I don't need it to be very fast, especially whenever this thing's going to operate pretty quickly. So, let's see if this works whenever it's always on. It places the cake right here, right after putting it in the hopper. After that, it's basically automated mana. Since cake's value is only 182, again, I don't really need that big of a collector and condenser to do this, so it should just, the birds are everywhere. I feel like I'm in the movie The Birds. Okay, where were you squawking from? I heard that. You're not squawking, you're kind of squitting. Those are two totally different things. Oh, and are those prismarine shards? Thank you. Again, needed an EMC recharge after all that craziness, so yeah. Ah, it's about to produce it. The first cake. Could I have used the Mark II? Maybe. Did I need to? Not really. It's worked out just fine. With it being always on and this set up this way, I've got that automatically filling this one. So, I can start producing pretty much a lot of Terra Steel and other things that I'm going to need, because this is producing a lot of mana automatically. So, yeah, automate the cake, and you get stuff. It doesn't take it too terribly long to nibble it. It's very selective. It just wants cake, but that's perfectly fine. I could repeat this setup if I needed to, and maybe put a few sparked out pools around here, possibly with a few augments. And you can only do spark augmenting once you've got access to the Alfheim in one way or another, because you're going to need some pixie dust to do that. So, now that I've got that primed and automated, it should be perfectly fine. Wow, every bite just instantly fills the pool. Kickamurus gives that much. I mean, not fills the pool, fills the spreader. Yep, and it doesn't have too much downtime in between this way, so I'd say that's working out perfectly fine. I accept that as a good setup. Well, I will have to put my thing back because my okay, when I get to upgrading more rats, I'm gonna have to remember that it would be a good idea to make angel upgrades first, for any rat that's going to be like a serious permanent member of my team. Ouch. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to have issues with that over time. So, note to self, make sure to have angel upgrades ready before. And do I have like one there, I have, I'm looking for my totems of undying. I may just have one right now. No, I have two. I have two, but I need like 4 each if I remember right. It's one of those things that's kind of expensive. Yeah, no, that's for that thing, and I haven't tried using that yet. The voodoo doll requires 2 of them. I need 1 for my Archmage spellbook, and I need like a special extra item for that. Oh, I just need 1 for each rat upgrade. Okay, so I can make 2 of them. I thought it required like 2 or 4 or something. I totally forgot the math on that one, so I'm actually ready to go for a couple of upgraded rats that'll have angel upgrades. Okay, I'll just need to tame more and prime things, and I should be fine. Okay, and I got my mana automated, so at least cake-wise. And who wouldn't want to have mana based on cake? I certainly enjoy having the mana based on cake. Okay, guess that does it for now then. Okay, so I'll be logging off for now. Hope to hear from you all later. And bye for now, everybody.